What's going on, everybody? Josh Pocock here, founder and CEO of Executive Stride, and in today's video we are going to be doing a complete review and guide through this tool called Surfer SEO. Let's get right into it. So Surfer SEO, let's take a look at their website here. We have skyrocket your organic traffic with Surfer. Don't leave your SEO strategy up to chance. Surfer will give you a step-by-step SEO workflow to boost your organic traffic. I really like their website. If you're not familiar with Surfer SEO, they are an established company. And basically, if you're familiar with this channel, you've watched some of the videos on this channel, you see me review tools where I may have mentioned Surfer SEO. Maybe you knew what it was, maybe you didn't. But one of the tools that I recently did a deep dive review on is called NeuronWriter. And it is very similar to Surfer SEO. It's actually a tool that, I did a complete review on. It was over 50 minutes. It was diving into everything on how to use NeuronWriter, and we'll kind of do a quick comparison between the two. This isn't a complete comparison video, all right? This really is just a Surfer SEO review. But if we look at NeuronWriter, you can watch the video that I made if you want to see how it works. But if we go to the pricing here, you can see the pricing, and I'll pull up Surfer SEOs in just a moment and we can take a look at them. But Surfer SEO, I also just recently made a video about Jarvis AI, which is an AI content writing tool, or Jasper. They changed their name to Jasper, so you can see here. And Surfer SEO actually integrates with Jasper, which is really, really cool. So if I go to Jasper over here, and I go to integrations, you can see I have Surfer SEO enabled. And that basically means when I go to documents, if I'm in a document, I can go to SEO mode and boom, look at that. Surfer SEO is enabled in my Jasper document, which is really, really, really cool and really powerful. All right, that is one thing, right off the bat, before I even dive into Surfer SEO, if you just look at their website and look at what their features are, it is more powerful, obviously, than NeuronWriter because it's been around much longer. I don't want to say more powerful yet because I've yet to use it, so I want to actually see, but it is more mature. It's a much more mature tool with more integrations, which is really cool. That's one thing I suggested in my NeuronWriter review. I said if they could connect with a AI writing tool like Jasper or Word Heroes, something like that, that would really make it a powerhouse. You can see here Surfer SEO has the Surfer API, the Jasper connection, the SEMrush connection, which is really cool if you use SEMrush, which is a keyword research and tracking and backlink analysis. It's a huge SEO tool. It's one of the biggest tools in the SEO game next to Ahrefs, SEMrush, Moz, etc. And then there's WordPress integration, which is really cool as well. So WordPress, you can integrate it with the WordPress plugin, all right, which is super cool. I would maybe download this and install it on our WordPress site, but just for this video, it really doesn't make sense. You can see here, it's pretty self-explanatory. You can install this plugin and it will work within your blog writing, that is just honestly, if NeuronWriter could get something like this, if the founders of NeuronWriter, if you guys are watching this, like, please, please, please just try to work on these integrations. I think it would be such a game changer because I am a huge fan of NeuronWriter. And you can see Surfer times Google Docs. Like, look at this. Even in your Google Docs, like I said, this isn't supposed to be a NeuronWriter comparison video, but they're just so intertwined. And I am a NeuronWriter fan because I use this tool a lot. So just because of it's just in terms of what it can do, like, I'm new to Surfer SEO, right? So maybe I'll fall in love with Surfer SEO, but in terms of what it can do for the pricing of NeuronWriter here, it just makes more sense. Like Surfer SEO, I'll show you in a second, it's priced a lot higher for a lot less. So I can't really justify paying, that much more for like less amount of features. The only thing, like, this stuff is super cool, but it's still not 100% worth it for me, at least at the moment. Maybe in the future, but we'll see. But if NeuronWriter could just get those things even just those integrations, it'd be such a game changer, I feel like. But anyways, so you can see, you know, they have a great website. They're an established brand. They have, you know, a lot of different content on their website. They have a blog, an academy. Check out their community. They have a knowledge base, SEO masterclass, a YouTube channel. All right, so here's their help center with a bunch of different stuff, updated a lot. They have their YouTube channel with a bunch of different videos, all that good stuff. And I'm assuming they have a pretty large private. Yeah, here's their community. The Facebook community. They have 15,000 members, actually 16,000, basically 15.9. So a big community right now. So yeah, it's just it is a very, you know, popular tool. A lot of people may already know this tool watching this, or a lot of, you know, just in general, a lot of people know this tool and have either used it. It's pretty much the biggest tool in the space when it comes to, you know, SEO optimization, writing optimization for SEO using NLP, programming and stuff. So neuro-linguistic programming. It can analyze the text and, you know, show you a bunch of stuff to help you rank and show you, you know, what keywords you should add, what you shouldn't, comparing it to your competitors' blogs for whatever keyword you're going for. So it is the top dog in that space, just like how Jasper is the top dog for content writing and AI. So I feel like if a tool like NeuronWriter could combine with a tool like Word Hero, for example, or, you know, one of these other AI tools, it would just be such a game changer. And then if it could add the integrations like I talked about. Anyways, you can see they have a bunch. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I already said they're an established company. They got a bunch of cool stuff on their website, brand story, all that good stuff. They're a trustworthy brand. It's from, at least from, you know, everything so far. They done nothing, you know, that I've seen that's been bad, or I haven't heard anything bad pretty much. But keyword search. Okay, so they even have a Chrome extension. Yeah, so that, like, I mean, they are, that is just, you know, they are, like, NeuronWriter doesn't have anything like that yet. So, I mean, AI outline generator. Okay, so they even have a bit of AI writing, it looks like, maybe. Whatever. So enough overview. Let's actually dive into the tool and see if it's, you know, see what it's got, basically. So if you've watched my NeuronWriter video, you can, you know, use that to compare it to this. I'll leave a description in the, you know, I'll leave a link in the description for that video. All right, so here is Surfer SEO. You can see here, if I click on it, we have the home, the Google Search Console integration. So this is something that NeuronWriter can do as well. So I'm not going to do it right now. They have the WordPress integration, SEMrush integration, organization, billing, and then earn credits. Okay. Content editor. And then here's the tools. They have content editor. They have audit. They have content planner. They have SERP analyzer and keyword research. So we'll go through each one of these step by step. So content editor gets SEO guidelines for your next awesome page. So before we do that, let's actually try the keyword research tool. Keyword research, discover searches related to your keyword. So actually too, just keep in mind, I have been comparing it a lot to NeuronWriter. It's also comparable to WriterZen. Now, when I say comparable, I mean like Surfer SEO is like I said, it's the behemoth in the space for this type of stuff. WriterZen and NeuronWriter are smaller, you know, smaller entities, but they are somewhat in and of themselves fairly established. You know, depending on how you want to look at it, and they are great tools. I use both of them, and they have, you know, they both, like WriterZen is trying to do similar things to Surfer SEO as well as NeuronWriter, and they have the pros and cons. There's a reason why I actually use both of them, because I believe NeuronWriter does some stuff better, and then WriterZen does some stuff better than NeuronWriter. So WriterZen, like NeuronWriter doesn't have keyword research, right? So WriterZen does have keyword research. And as I'm going about recording this video, and I keep on saying it's really not supposed to be a comparison video. It's somewhat of a mini comparison, but it's mainly just going over Surfer SEO. I am technically comparing it to WriterZen and NeuronWriter because if you've been following this channel, I have done in-depth guides and reviews on both of those tools. But maybe in the future, I will do like an in-depth comparison and like actually rate these tools step by step. But at the end of this video, just in and of itself, I will kind of give you my thoughts on how, like, the pros and cons of each tool. So if you're looking to skip one, or what tool you should use, I can let you know how I see it. All right. So keyword research. So let's see, enter at least one keyword. So let's do digital marketing agency. And you can choose, so you can separate keywords by comma or shift plus enter. You can change what country it is for. So I would either typically do US or Canada. We'll just use US for now. Keyword research history. So create your first tag. Let me just create keywords. Create keyword research. Okay, so boom. Oh, more results. I'm also just testing around. Like, I'm new to Surfer SEO, so I'll be playing around with this and seeing. Let's see, marketing. Tag. Tag. Test. Refreshing. Interesting. Okay, let me try this again. Digital marketing agency. Okay, there we go. Let's add a tag. Marketing. Go. Another one. Go marketing. Let's see, Toronto. Actually, and if I change this, it's actually a keyword we used to rank for when we were really focusing on Utopian Marketing, our digital marketing agency. Marketing. Oh, wait, I actually already added that. Okay, so boom. Okay, so discover related keywords. Okay, so. Okay, cool. So if you click on it, that's okay. Now we're getting somewhere. So try this. So clicking on this, and then we can see similar keywords having same terms, and then questions. All right. So clipboard, add or remove keywords by clicking the folder button in the tables or the top right. All right. That's interesting. Okay. So similar keywords. So, oh, wow. This is actually kind of cool. So if I go create content editor, I could export this data, export loaded data. First off, let me just clear this. We actually got a good amount of results. Wow, we got a lot of results actually. So that's actually pretty cool. We got a lot of good long tail keywords. And then we got a SERP similarity and then SERP volume estimator here. Okay, so clipboard. Try. Interesting. I think this is how you do it. I click research. Oh, I could research them all at once. Interesting. That is how you do it. You can add them to your clipboard if you want. If I wanted all of these. That's like pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos and coming soon on a few different keyword research tools. Maybe I was thinking about maybe doing Longtail Pro. I know some of you may have been asking about it. I did mention it in a previous video. I was, if you're not familiar, I was going to buy that on AppSumo, the 5 Talco, but looks like they're having some issues. So I'll maybe wait on that, but I'll see. Or maybe I'll just buy a lower tier because they're having some bad stuff going on with support and this and that, but and then key search, a few other tools I want to do reviews on, so we can see how their keyword research compares to. So stay on the lookout for that, because I'm going to be doing a lot reviews on different keyword research tools. I've done a review on how to do keyword research on with WriterZen, but we'll do some reviews coming soon on tools like key search, Ubersuggest, you know, Ahrefs, SEMrush, all these good ones. So stay on the lookout for that. Like I said, we upload videos every single day, so make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications, guys. I really, this is actually my 3rd video I'm filming today, so I'm getting a little bit backlogged. I may sometimes upload multiple times a day or once a day, but we're posting out content, guys. I want to add value to you guys. I used to, when I've been uploading videos for the last 4 months, I would sometimes be like, do I want to share this? Yes. But now I've learned that, yes, I do want to share this. I just want to give as much free value to you guys so you can grow, regardless of whether you want to do some sort of business transaction with me or not. I don't like it. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because the people that do get like a lot of value from this eventually will be like, okay, let's see if we can work together and help each other out. But if not, regardless, it doesn't really matter, because if I know that if I add enough value into the marketplace, it's going to help you guys out, and it's good for everyone, right? So there's a certain way that I like to do things, and I'm always, you know, so I want to share that with you guys anyways. So, okay, so this is actually really cool. Let's see, having same terms, and you can export loaded data into a CSV, which is actually really cool. So I could take those keywords and put them into a different tool or use them wherever. And then questions. So no results found about this, which is somewhat understandable. Somewhat, but let's see. So got that done. Here. Okay, so all those saved. Okay, that makes sense. If I go grow flow. Growing. Okay, so this is the Google Search Console. I'm not worrying about that in this video. Make money online, so audit. So you haven't worried yet. So next we did keyword research. SERP analyzer, find correlation between. I think we could maybe do this quickly. Digital marketing agency, Toronto. And actually change this crawler type, either mobile or desktop, and sentiment. So find out if a given entity in the true density for a word or phrase appears in a positive, neutral, or negative context. Oh, that's pretty cool. Sentiment analysis, and then NLP. Add one extra ranking factor to the side menu in SERP Analyzer for the top 10 pages. Analyze correlation between the sentiment and positive position. Okay. Sure, let's just, for the sake of this video, we can do all that. We'll just try this. Create SERP analysis. So that is loading. I don't know how long that's going to take. It may be very quick, or it may take a little bit since I did enable all those options. But while that's loading, over here, audit. So optimize your existing pages based on data from top performing pages. Okay, so right now our website currently isn't very SEO optimized, specifically because Executive Stride isn't you know, an SEO firm or anything like this. But you know, let's see. So keywords. Okay, let's just, for the sake of this, let's just do. That's Not a good keyword. Second. Okay, well, let me actually use Utopian Marketing, utopianmarketing.io, and we'll just, keep everything on the same page for this video. Utopian Marketing actually used to be ranking for this keyword, digital marketing agency, Toronto. I can't remember if it was this specific one or if it was like digital marketing agency, digital marketing firm Toronto. It was one of these two, one of these ones. But so let's change this to Canada. Okay, and then settings. Okay, sure. Why not? Great audit. All right, so we're creating audit. You can still see our tags here, which I guess go back through all these different tools. You can add tags. NLP always on. Okay, so let's see our SERP analyzer. Okay, so the SERP analyzer is done. Please wait a few seconds. We are saving hours of work. Okay, so this is cool. I really like the interface. We can see body word count. Marketing agency Toronto. Body word count is here. Okay, so for the average positions in search from 1 to 10 to 11 to 20, 21 to 30, 31 to 40, 41 to 48. You can see the body count is for 1 to 10, average 2,304, and then for 11 to 20, 1,449, 21 to 30, 1,000 about. So 31 to 40, 1,000, and then 700 for that. Filter by URL, averages. Okay, so you could remove averages and just see the exacts. Like page number 1, ranking number 2, 3. Okay, so let's just keep it averages for now. And you can change the averages. So like this is really cool. I really like this graph interface, and they have a lot of customization options, outside links. So take account structural data only. Okay. Include all pages. And export all. Export selected. So here's the search results, and we can see content score is a number between 1 and 100, grades, content quality, and relevancy. And then domain score is a number from 1 to 10 and reflects the strength of pages' backlinks. Go chart. Oh, so this is pretty cool. Wait. Okay, so here's it on the chart. Okay, so it shows, I believe when you click that, it shows where that one is on the chart. And zoom in on the chart like this, which is pretty cool. So this is like a really nice interface. And then I really like how you can see all this, the scores. Here's what's ranking for these. So just so you know, this is pretty much like the content score, the, how the content is, and then this is like the, it'd be like what do you call it? Front end SEO, back end SEO, front page, on page, back page. I haven't like been up to date with all the SEO terms in such a long time, but lately for making all these videos, like basically the long story short, just quick thing, like that's how I actually got into a whole marketing like 5 years ago, was through SEO. Like I was just like studying SEO, doing SEO for clients for like a year or two, like really in depth. But then I kind of just, it's just stopped fully like being just an SEO person and just kind of did some other stuff. But so yeah, front page, back page, SEO. I'm getting the terms right. Types. On page and off page. There we go. I didn't even come up in Google. I just clicked in my head. Anyway, so yeah, this is like on page SEO, and this would be like back page SEO in layman's terms, right? So click to exclude URL. So I could exclude that if I wanted to. I could screenshot this or check out the screenshot, like from mobile, what the website looks like. That's pretty cool. Content outline. Oh, this is like, that's really cool. NeuronWriter, I don't think has. They don't have it as in depth as you can see here. I don't have it like this. Neither does WriterZen, do I believe. But they also have their own features that are different and unique. So it really depends. But, you know, Surfer SEO is something that you can see here is pretty advanced. So if I turn on sentiment analysis, Watson sentiment, so I'm not even going to worry too much about this right now. So search visibility number. So like there's different, these are just different filters you can add to see. So search visibility, URL traffic, number of ranked keywords. Okay, then for domain, before URL or for domain. Obviously, you're not going to be turning on all these at once, right? These are just different things. And then even backlinks, you can referring. Oh, this is really cool. Referring domains, referring URLs, URL. Yeah, so for the domain, for the URL. Structure. So obviously this is getting a little messy right here, but characters. Yeah, so like there's so many different things that you can add to the graph to actually see data for. So this, oh, there's like so much. Anyway, so yeah, we're obviously not going to go through them all, but this is very good for, what is this tool even called? SERP. Was that the SERP analyzer? Yeah, that's the SERP analyzer. So yeah, analyzing stuff. That gives you a good idea of certain things. That's what I was thinking too. So keyword research, SERP analyzer. Lastly, we have these three tools. So audit, we did an audit. Check out how that went. Adobe Marketing IO. Content score, improve content score by at least 32 for best results. So we can show details. How it compares to these guys up here. Adobe Marketing IO, which is not something that we've been actively working on or even trying to rank for at the moment. So that's why it's so low. But this is actually a pretty competitive keyword too. But you can see how these ones are at about 73, 70, 68. Utopia Marketing IO is at 36. Missing common backlinks. So review the list and acquire a link from these. Okay, cool. So if we were really trying to rank, we would get these we would get these backlinks. Also too, guys, if you need press or, you know, press, which lots of times equivalates, is the equivalent to as well in correlation, you also get a backlink lots of times. So we can get you guys featured on literally pretty much any publication if you want. So that's something that we could talk about if you're interested in that, getting featured on Forbes, Entrepreneur Magazine, Yahoo Finance, Disrupt, Thrive Global, literally any different platform. You can book a call at executivestride.com/quiz. Speak to myself or someone from the team. We'll walk you through how that works, but it's guaranteed. So you don't have to worry about everything. But yeah, if you're interested in all that, you can book a call there. I'll leave a link in the description for that. And then terms to use. So review the list of important terms and apply presented suggestions if it makes sense. 286 out of require your attention. So all phrases, words. Okay, so terms to use. Okay, so these are terms to use. Okay, and it shows actions. So add 22 to 53 more times. Relevance. So this is like very useful, obviously. A lot of this will come up when you're actually doing the content analysis. You can see this is pretty useful. Phrases. Okay, so I'm not going to go through it all. There's a lot, but we could export this as well. You have word count. So in body, in the H2 to H6, in the paragraphs, and then strong. Words in strong are in bold. Show details. So you can literally, this is really cool. Like you can compare everything to your competitors for that keyword you're trying to rank for. You can see how it compares. You know, what's its strengths, what's its weaknesses for the page, for the keywords you're trying to rank for. Exact keywords. So add one exact keyword. And so this is just an analysis of some basic stuff, some basic SEO stuff that you should have. All right. Page structure. I'm not going to go through everything. And then your load time. We got a good load time. This website's actually built on, so Utopian, actually built on SurferSEO CRM. So if you want information on SurferSEO CRM, I have a video reviewing SurferSEO CRM. It's actually our internal CRM that we put our clients on. We have a turnkey business solution to plug you into that system, right? So Toronto's top digital marketing agency, marketing, etc. So this is like, you know, our full service digital marketing agency. We really were, our whole focus was on before we really transitioned into a full-grown business growth accelerator, where we started actually focusing on narrowing down on one specific service. And then at this point, we kind of focus on one specific service as well as coaching and consulting. We do still utilize utopianmarketing.io. That's why we really work well with digital marketing agencies. We help them as well as coaches, consultants, course creators, all that good stuff. Anyways, so there is a lot of different stuff within here, within the actual audit. So that's pretty cool. And actually, let me just check one last thing. Audit and refresh, select competitors. So I could remove specific competitors. I could mark as done, or I could copy the link and send it to someone, which is really cool. And then the last two. So let's do the content planner and then the content editor. So content planner, digital. Let's actually do test digital marketing. Let's see. Toronto. Now this actually may not be the best keyword, and I may have to do another one. We'll just see though, just to keep everything on the same page for this video and see if it works out. The reason I'm saying that is because this is a keyword that a lot of directories have, like listings of other digital marketing agencies. So ideally we want some sort of blog content or actual content where we can rank for, but we will get a lot of home pages actually, which actually could just work as well the same. So it doesn't really matter. So you can either search by keyword or by domain, which is actually really cool. Growflow replaces domain planner in Q2. We're currently working on replacing domain content planner with Growflow server. Okay, so that's interesting. Anyways, let's just head and search. All right, so we got that going. What's another keyword? Okay, while that's loading, let me go to content editor. You can search by keywords, import content from URL. Money online, that's the one I did before, but let's see. Content planner. Okay, that's still loading. Create content. But those are loading. Oh, we got optimize. Okay, so now it's done. Click on content planner. And this looks very similar to WriterZen, if you're familiar with WriterZen. Like, let me show you an example. That's why I was pulling up WriterZen. Topic discovery. Let's actually just kind of take a look. I did a search a while ago on WriterZen for digital marketing agency. I didn't do digital marketing agency Toronto, but for the sake of things, this tool right here that we're looking at, topic discovery on WriterZen or the content planner in Surfer SEO, it's really good for keyword clustering. All right, if you're not familiar what keyword clustering is, I've made some videos. I kind of explained it more in the WriterZen video, but long story short, you can basically marketing Toronto. I'm not going to explain it in full depth, but basically it's, you know, it's a strategy to create content around a specific keyword and using different keywords that are similar, and you're creating content, and Google's going to see that you're creating all this content around the similar type of topic, and you're ranking for the smaller topics or these other less competitive topics that are feeding into your your more competitive keywords. So it's a strategy to rank for specifically really any keyword, but let's say like a more competitive keyword we have or trying to rank for. Then we go over here into the content planner. We search, let's say this was our competitive keyword, and then we see that there's, you know, all these other keywords like branding agencies Toronto, advertising agencies Toronto, search engine marketing agencies Toronto. So if we start rank, let's say these were less difficult, like right now we can see the keyword difficulty. So a lot of these are 6 or 7, so the 5s are a bit easier. I don't know if there's anything even easier, but you can see the and then the monthly search volume. So ideally, what you always want to look for too is low competition, high search volume. I mean, that's really like the golden search words. Okay, so here, WriterZen loaded some stuff up, and I don't know. I'm curious to see if it's going to be as relevant or not. But let's see. So WriterZen. Typically, I like to search, sort by search volume. Okay, and oh, I actually completely forgot to review the pricing. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna do that in just a second after I finish this, but let me just, so digital marketing agencies. Open detailed view. So that information here. That's digital marketing agencies Toronto. So that's our seed typed in. Company digital marketing. Jobs Toronto. So, I mean, let's see, how much results did we get? So just off the rip, it looks like SEO Surfer is probably a bit more accurate, I'd say. It looks like it's a bit more easier to understand, at least from what I can see. Like it has monthly search volume, the total traffic, the keyword difficulty, and then it has it for each specific one. I don't think WriterZen. This isn't a WriterZen video though, so I'm not even gonna bother, you know, trying to explain all of this stuff. But as you can see, it is very similar. It looks like, I mean, they're both great tools for this. I'm assuming that, at least from just what I've seen, plus, you know, Surfer SEO is, you know, paying for a bit of a premium, so it should be a bit better results. But you know, WriterZen is good as well. I'll make more videos on WriterZen in the future, but you can filter here. Let's get back to Surfer SEO. You can filter by local, customer investigation, and informational. You can filter by keywords and cluster range. So Most popular ranges 1 to 5, 5 to 10, or 10 plus. Search volume, boom, you can filter by there. You can search by most relevant, search volume high to low to high, difficulty high to low to high. You can export to CSV, and you can connect your domain to view missing clusters and relative keyword difficulty. So it looks like just from, you know, taking a look at all this stuff, it kind of looks like Surfer SEO is pretty, it looks like it is maybe a bit better from what I've seen so far, but I don't want to fully have that as my verdict. I would still want to do, you know, playing around with both tools and seeing which one I prefer, and actually, you know, implementing these and actually seeing how they come to fruition when implemented. But anyway, so that is the content planner. It's very useful for clustering keywords, and you know, you can take basically the stuff you get from keywords research and you can put it into the content planner. You can do a SERP analysis on different keywords and get more ideas on kind of what you should be looking for. Audit, you can do audit on your page, and you know, audit and SERP analyzer, you'll be getting like gathering data and intelligence and R&D, research and development, to basically plan everything out. Keyword research is getting your specific keywords, long tail keywords, saving them, etc. And then content planner is basically getting a content plan for clustering and all that stuff. And then content editor is one of the main things that this tool is known for, which we'll dive into finally. So I did that search, it loaded up. Now this is where it's very similar to NeuronWriter. All right, so let's take a detailed look at content editor. Let me show you around. So here, content score increases as you're optimizing your content structure and terms in writing. Follow guidelines from content structure and make sure your content meets the criteria. In terms, you'll find a list of all important phrases to include in your writing. Adjust your text with Surfer's rich text editor. And then our tool supports WordPress and Google Docs integrations as well. Feel free to share your editor with whoever you like. And that is that. So we have in the editor, like the basic paragraph, H1, H2, H3, etc. Bold, italicize, underline, strike through, toggle left align, middle align, right align, justify, insert image, set link, toggle block quote, toggle block code, ordered list, bullet list, horizontal rule, hard break, changing the background, I believe, clear formatting, and undo and redo. And got outline, headings. Okay, so if you watched my NeuronWriter video, this will look fairly similar and familiar, but let's just take a look. So competitors, here's the competitors. Now we can toggle on and off the specific competitors we want in our stuff. So top digital marketing firms. So obviously, like I told you before, this keyword is kind of not the best to use since I'm not getting a lot of blogs. Not even just blogs, but I don't even need blogs, but just actual digital marketing agencies. We're getting a lot of directories. Loading. Structure. Your content structure elements are calculated based on the competitors picked and analysis. So that's pretty cool. You can see what the ideal word count, headings, and paragraphs and images are based on the competitors you select, as well as the terms in use based on the competitors you select. And then the topics and questions, competitors. These are the headings, I believe, that they're using. And then notes. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's just content score. Title. May have to switch this keyword because. Okay, here we go. Essentially. Okay, I think I'm just going to choose a different keyword and we'll just finish this up real quick. But let me just... Content editor. Let's do... how to viral on TikTok. Right. While that's searching, I will pull up pricing and do a comparison between Surfer SEO and some of the other tools I mentioned. Here we have Surfer SEO. We go to the pricing here. You can see there's a $0 per month plan, which you can add and track low impression websites, receive specific content, optimization suggestions on every topic, get new SEO insights every 7 days. So it's pretty much useless, basically, unless you just want to test things out, which is fine. But like realistically, you're not going to do really anything with this. You're not going to get any value. So $49 is the starter plan. It's the basic plan. But if that's actually the annually, so let's look at the monthly. It's actually $59, and that's perfect for small business owners, bloggers, and hobbyists. So this is the Grow Flow, add and track 2 websites, add and track unlimited early stage websites, get new SEO insights every 7 days, and then tools, write and optimize articles with content editor, 10 articles per month, audit any page, 20 audits per month. And then here's the Pro, which is apparently the most popular. You can track 5 websites, add unlimited, get SEO insights, and then 30 articles per month and 60 audits per month. And then business, so that's $119, and then business is $239. You get 10 websites to track, 70 articles per month, and 140 pages for audits. And then invite up to 10 team members, guidelines enhanced with NLP, access to customer support team, dedicated backlink building and metric reports, white labeling, which is pretty cool, and access to our API. And then here you can invite 3 team members and you also get the NLP. Here you can invite 1 team member and also get the NLP. And then here's the annual pricing. All right, so there is that. And then let's look at how that compares to NeuronWriter, as well as how that compares to WriterZen. Now, there are also some other tools that could be compared to some of these potentially, but these are the ones that I currently, at least, am really, I use WriterZen, I use NeuronWriter. So there may be a few other tools I have, but these are the ones just off the top of my head. So if we look at NeuronWriter, which I'll leave a link to the NeuronWriter as well as WriterZen. NeuronWriter, you get 2 so for their bronze, there's like 5 different plans. So for bronze monthly, $19, you get 2 projects, 25 content analysis. You actually get 15,000 AI credits. So you can actually, they also have their own AI writing tool within here. You have internal linking, content sharing view, and then email support. So basically, to explain what that is, 15 articles you get here for $60, and then here you get 25. Content analysis is basically the articles, and projects is basically that you don't have to worry about that. That's just like separating your content analyses. And then I don't think Surfer SEO has this. We'll see in just a second. They do have the rest of the stuff, and then NeuronWriter doesn't have, I don't think they don't have this audit thing or some of these tracking things, but they do have some sort of, like, I'll watch my NeuronWriter video if you want to see an in-depth comparison. They do have some of this stuff, but it's not listed on here. It's not their main features. It's just kind of things that you can also see. Like, you can still see a lot of the metrics and graphs and all that stuff. All right, but we're just going to look at the content analyses and compare them. So $37, you get 50 content analyses. And here for $57, you get 75 content analyses. So for even $2 cheaper, you get 75 versus 10. So that's why I really like NeuronWriter, and it is a good tool. It's a newer tool though, but it is really good. So I hope that they're even going to get better and better, but it is just a very solid tool. I did a complete video reviewing it, so I'm not going to explain how it works in this video, but I'll leave a link below for that video. And then $77 a month, you get 25 projects, 100 content analyses, even 100 plagiarism checkers, and you get 75 here. And then Diamond Plan, you get 50 projects, 150 content analyses, 150 plagiarism checkers, and 75,000 AI credits, plus all gold features. There's NeuronWriter. And then WriterZen, you have a few different plans. I'm not going to even go over the AI assistant or the one-time credits. We're just going to look here. Let's go to the monthly. The yearly is cheaper, 30% off. But basic plan is $39, standard is $59, and then advanced is $99. So basic, you get 50 keyword lookups a day, 2,000 or 25,000 keyword credits per month. You get SERP overview data, insight, segmentation, export function, golden keyword filter, all this stuff right here. You get content briefs per month is 50. And then AI writings per month is 5,000. Shareable links to freelancer, import content URL. So they also do have an AI writer, which is this part here. Content briefs, I believe this is the articles per 30 days. So here on their $39 plan, you get 50. On their $59 plan, you get 70. And their advanced, you get 150. 150 is 97 on NeuronWriter, it's 99 on WriterZen, 175, so 70 on WriterZen is 59, 75 on NeuronWriter is 57, and then on Surfer SEO, it's just way less. Like to get 70 articles per month, it's $239, right? So it does have a lot of pros, like I talked about. Like this whole video, I went over the integrations and all this stuff. If you want to, I'm not going to do, like, maybe I'll do a video in the future comparing them side by side. But if you want to see right off the bat after watching this video, a tool like NeuronWriter or WriterZen, I'll leave the links to both of my full depth, in-depth reviews on those two tools. And then you can decide which tool out of the three you want, or if you want to use two or all three of them. I use two of them. I use WriterZen and NeuronWriter. I'm just starting to use Surfer SEO. To be honest, just because I already have NeuronWriter and WriterZen, I don't know how much I'll use Surfer SEO. We'll see, but it is definitely a very good tool. Is just you're paying for a premium. Anyways, how to go viral on TikTok. Right, so we're just loading that up. While that's loading, I'm going to show you as well NeuronWriter. So I actually did this keyword in NeuronWriter, how to go viral on TikTok. And you can see how their writers look side by side. Here is Surfer SEO. Here is NeuronWriter. Right, so here's what they look like. I want to see a side-by-side view. So they're very similar, like I said. I don't know if Surfer SEO has plagiarism checker. See, I'm not going to compare them exactly, but how to go viral on TikTok. So they got the similar word thing here. See here. So in Surfer SEO, we have customized. So if I go to competitors, turn on which competitors I want. It does look like it automatically disables certain ones. It probably has something to kind of disable ones that don't have. It looks like it's disabling ones below a certain content score potentially. That's from what I'm just looking at. But anyways, I think that's good. I think the ones that it automatically chose are good for this video. I could click to add these terms, I guess. Select all terms if I wanted to. But I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to go, let's go. And let's just, for the sake of this, let me just paste. Okay. So the content score jumped up to 59. Yeah, so it's saying 58 in NeuronWriter and saying 59 in Surfer SEO. You can see the average content scoring among competitors, 83. Top 10 on NeuronWriter, it's showing 59. So there are some differences. Top content among competitors, top content score among average content score among competitors, structure, headings, terms, NLP. So words, headings, paragraphs, images. So it tells you if you should have more or less. You see the terms here. You can search for them. You can see the headings, NLP. Just highlight terms. This is something that NeuronWriter doesn't have. And just keep in mind as well, I'm not going to dive into it, but WriterZen does have a similar tool as what I'm showing you here with Surfer SEO and and NeuronWriter 2. They have this same sort of interface. So you can just like make sure that your blog or whatever, your content piece has these specific words or has less. And this will all help increase your average score. So that is guideline, outline. Titles, Surfer SEO, auto-generated, 4 titles, headlines. If I highlight this. Yeah, so it looks like from what I can see, they don't have an AI writer, which is fine. You know, I typically like NeuronWriter and WriterZen, they both do have an AI writer, which I like, but also too, I have my own AI writing tools that I use. Specific unlimited ones and this and that. So I have like Word Hero, Niches, Pepper Type, all these other ones, Jasper. So I don't even need to rely on NeuronWriter or WriterZen for the AI writer, but it's also too just nice to have. So that's not a deal breaker or anything like that. Briefs, competitors, notes. Mark is done. Okay, so they do have the plagiarism checker. The version history, download as text or HTML, get extension, learn how to use content editor. We're not missing anything. So create a draft. Where is that? BigQuery.
However, for 3 words with the volumes, find that to the next sections. Here, get this extension, click on the by higher authority.
This is a cool extension.
Articles,
neither NeuronWriter or WriterZen has an extension like that, which is actually really cool.
Pick a keyword.
Analyzer. So yeah, it doesn't even really explain anything other than we've already covered. But I just want to see because like there should be a way. Guidelines. Settings, content structure. Surfer SEO AI generated for. This is actually kind of interesting. Let me try this out. Oh. So you can add the entire section or just the H2 or the paragraph. So this is actually very unique. It looks like it already generated AI for the headlines. I don't know if these are exact headlines from the competitors or if they're variations, but basically it looks like it took variations for this exact headlines, show subheadings. So yeah, this is the similar to NeuronWriter. Start strong. And it does have the AI generated content, I guess. So the video should start off strong. Attention. So like that's pretty much it. That's kind of like how that works. You can see questions. You can just add this. So basically what the outline is doing is it's pulling the stuff from competitors. So that the headings, it's pulling what headings they're using in their content and it's analyzing them. And I believe from what I'm seeing here, it's the AI is basically generating 4 titles, H1s, 16 headings, H2s, and 8 subheadings, H3s to H6s. All the content is unique. So that's actually very cool now that I'm just realizing that. NeuronWriter, you have to do a bit more. I guess you get a bit more options to because you can like add all the headings from the one from the other competitors. You'll see every single one, but it also is a bit more tedious and you have to sift through the bad ones. So it looks like Surfer SEO kind of optimizes all that and adds it in from. So let me just delete this for an example, or let me delete all the stuff I added, and let me just try quickly to finish off this video by just creating the content based on exactly what Surfer SEO generated. All right, so now we're at a 14 content score. So let's see the titles. We have how to go viral, TikTok, I get more views. Just add these just for the sake of things. Okay. Add the headings. Add. Actually, here, I don't want to say 100% until I finish this. So far, I like this because NeuronWriter, it could maybe be better. I can't say 100% which one is better, but I do like this because it seems like it could save you a lot of time opposed from NeuronWriter where you have to, or it would take a bit longer. Almost done here. This is what I would do if I was using this tool, and I may actually try this for a bit on some projects and see how I like it. This is something that is kind of unique, what I'm seeing. Okay, we're currently at 57. Off with these questions. Okay, so we're at 57. So like, how many words is it? 2,000 words. So like this is pretty decent. Obviously we'd want to get it higher. And it looks like there's some mistakes here, like successful on tick auto. So I'd have to read through this and see how well the content is. It looks like it's pretty decent though. And I'm assuming that, yeah, I'm assuming it's pretty decent. It looks pretty good. But all in all, like what's the really cool feature? Obviously the best way to do this if you're planning on using Surfer SEO is to use it with Jasper. Like I showed you, it's just like a killer combination. But at that point, if you are doing that, like I showed you what the Surfer SEO pricing is, and I did make a video on Jasper, but here quickly is just the Jasper pricing. So you're paying for a high premium for both of these tools. So I mean, if you don't really care and you just like, hey, let me just get the best and I don't care, let me just throw a bunch of money on this, depending on what your need is, it could be useful to do that. But also too, you are limited even with the amount you're paying. So even if you're paying the most amount for a Surfer SEO, you still get less than the top package for NeuronWriter or WriterZen. So other than that, guys, those are pretty much all the tools on Surfer SEO, the main tools and how to use it. You know, this tool is a very in-depth tool. There's a lot of new features and stuff like that. So I didn't go through every single little thing. I know this video has been really long, so I just want to finish it off there so you guys can get a good idea of just kind of an overview of the whole tool, how it compares to certain other tools in the market. Obviously, it is technically the biggest dog known in this for its specific vertical. So it is a very solid tool. I like the tool. It is just, you know, it has some pros and cons compared to stuff like NeuronWriter and WriterZen. There are a lot of things I do like better than with Surfer SEO, and there are some things that I do see in these other smaller tools like NeuronWriter and WriterZen that I actually do prefer, right? Or like how they're going with it, or maybe just like the interface better. Obviously, I'm more used to NeuronWriter, so I actually do prefer the interface a little bit better from what I've seen so far. But maybe I would get more used to Surfer SEO as I use it more. All right, guys. So other than that, guys, this has been a long video, but you know, I just wanted to cover a lot of different stuff and go in depth on all the specific tools because Surfer SEO is a big tool, and a lot of people have been asking me about it ever since my NeuronWriter video because I didn't mention it. So I wanted to record something. A full in-depth guide and review. If you want me to give you like a very quick version of a comparison video between specific tools like Surfer SEO, WriterZen, NeuronWriter, maybe some other tools, let me know in the comments down below. And then also to let me know if you have any other ideas on tools or videos you guys want me to make. Like I said, we upload videos every single day, so to make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications, guys, to stay up to date with them. And then also too, guys, we have a free community called StrideCommunity.com. I'll leave a link in the description below. You can go there and basically join for free. It's a free Facebook group, free Discord channel with over 500 like-minded entrepreneurs currently pending to join. We're adding new content, behind the scenes stuff that I don't post on YouTube because I can't. It's just extremely free value of free resources, free, you know, checklists, templates, tools, discount codes, etc. And you're also going to be able to network with like-minded individuals, guys. You know, it's Q4 of 2022 as I'm recording this. You need to be surrounded with winners, all right? If you're going through your day-to-day life and you're not surrounded by winners or people who are supporting you on your journey, it's going to be very hard as an entrepreneur. Even if you're a veteran, a seasoned veteran, you need to consistently make sure your inner circle or the people you're connecting with, surrounding yourself with, are winners. They're on that same path. They're on that same journey, and you guys can add value and win together. So if you want to network with people like that, make sure to join Stride Community, guys. Everyone always says you're the sum of the 5 people you surround yourself with, but take a look at the people you're surrounding yourself with and interacting with on a day-to-day basis. Maybe you are interacting with winners, multimillionaires, etc. You know, people who are killing it, digital marketers, all these, you know, successful people. And if so, that's great. You can always add more to your circle, so you should still join. And if not, then I'm telling you right now, you can join a free community. It's 100% free. All you have to do is go to StrideCommunity.com and you can get access to all this different stuff and network with like-minded individuals. All right, there's a lot of stuff planned, guys, with content on this YouTube channel. Like, trust me, there's big plans in the works and even in the free communities and stuff like that. So make sure to subscribe, join the community, stay up to date with all that. And like I said, if you need not free press, if you need press on certain stuff, get backlinks, etc., on any single publication platform, we have our Stride suite, which is stridestatus.com, which handles that. But you can book a call at executivestride.com/quiz and speak to myself or one of the coaches from our team, and we'll show you our roadmap. Or if it's just specifically for that, we'll show you what the pricing is and see if it's a good fit. We'll guarantee the pricing or guarantee the placement in those publications. Depending on if you want us to write your articles, we can do that for you. No problem. Get you published. No problem. Very quick turnaround times. And then also too, guys, if you want our literally plug and play business growth accelerator solution, where we plug you into a CRM, give you literally all resources, show you how to build all the assets for your business, show you how to flood your calendar with qualified appointments in your calendar every single day, 10 appointments a day, 5 appointments a day, 20 appointments a day, depending on how much you want to scale, show you how to grow a sales team, appointment setters, you had to hire operation managers, standardize your business processes, all that good stuff. If you want more information on that, you can book a call as well. Fill out a short quiz at executivestride.com/quiz. Other than that, guys, make sure to stay tuned for tomorrow's video because, like I said, we upload every single day. Once again, my name is Josh Pocock, founder and CEO of Executive Stride. I really do appreciate it. If you made it to the end of this video, guys, you are awesome. I really love the support, and make sure to stay tuned for tomorrow's video, guys. Make sure to keep hustling, and as always, make sure to accelerate your stride. Take care, guys.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope you're all having a fantastic day. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jacob Snitman. I'm the founder and CEO of ABC Marketing Solutions and a broker within the Burke Financial Mortgage Group. Now, for anyone who's worked in either of my industries, I'm sure you're very familiar with how stressful things can be, how competitive the market is, and quite frankly, how hard it is to generate some new business for yourself. So that being said, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Josh and his team for being able to do exactly that. I originally employed their team actually back in Q4 of 2020 to scale both of my businesses. And since the first week of campaigns after we've onboarded, they've consistently been able to achieve at least 10 booked appointments on my calendar for each of my businesses every single week for the last 6 months. Now, not only has this completely scaled my revenue, but it's also helped me better service my clients by giving them more time to focus on their individual needs, and B, focus on other parts of my business, knowing that my lead generation is being completely taken care of and in good hands. Two other really cool things I wanted to point out is they give you access to these amazing tools. One is the client acquisition code, and the other is the Stride Accelerated training. And both of these were absolutely what I would define as critical components in helping me scale my business. If you're looking to crush your business goals this year, I would really recommend getting in contact with Josh and seeing how him and his team can help you as well.
My name is Franco, and I run a marketing agency. I don't usually do testimonials for people, but Josh and his team at Executive Stride have taken it upon themselves to basically outwork and outperform every single lead generation firm that I've worked with in the past. Now, most of my clientele is high ticket, very high ticket, and not only has he been able to generate me a tremendous amount of additional income monthly, but him and his team are super supportive, and they basically hand you leads on a silver platter. Now, a lot of agencies say that they do this, but to put it into executive action and to make that action transferable to you so that you do the easy work and sell them, as long as you're a good salesperson, you should have no issues with these leads that Executive Stride is providing you. So as far as I'm concerned, they're the best locally and the best lead generation firm that I've personally worked with in the past and in the future, because I'm not going nowhere. I'm with Executive Stride. Thank you so much. Josh, this is for you, buddy.
Hey, Jacob here. Just want to talk a little bit about Executive Stride. So I actually own an advertising agency. We mostly target e-commerce owners to help them grow their businesses. So beforehand, I was doing email marketing mostly, but now I'm also adding LinkedIn with it. And after signing up with Josh and Executive Stride, we really, things just like took off, especially with the leads coming in, the messages and meetings actually being booked, qualified meetings being booked. He helped us kind of develop our sales process and offer a bit more as well. But just the platform and their overall experience with LinkedIn and actually booking meetings and getting leads is fantastic. It actually, we have a small team. I actually had too much coming in. I had to reel it back a little bit, which is a good problem to have. So anyway, overall great experience. Would highly recommend Josh and Executive Stride. So if you're thinking about taking the leap, go ahead and do it and join the team of winners. Let's get it.
Hey, my name is Bharat and I run a marketing agency. Josh and his team at Executive Stride have helped me tremendously with their LinkedIn automation program and leads machine. In the first 2 weeks, I've got 15 booked appointments and closed 3 deals already. When it comes to lead generation and sales process optimization, Josh and his team at Executive Stride are the best. If you are looking to maximize your ROI and take your business to the next level, I highly recommend Executive Stride.
Hello, this is my testimonial for Josh. I'm Cass, and Josh is very knowledgeable when it comes to lead generation and creating sales process. In fact, in the first 3 weeks of working with him, Josh and his team basically brought me and generated me over 37 booked appointments and 30 new clients, which is mind-blowing, and I would definitely recommend working with Josh and his team at Executive Stride. If you are looking to scale your business, don't hesitate to contact him. Thank you so much and looking forward to working with you further. Bye.
Guys, I have to give a huge shout out to Josh Pocock and his team. These guys completely changed my business. I came into the industry, I started this company called Realtor Media Leads, and starting it up, it was really difficult. I didn't know how to get clients. I was cold calling people, and I was making like $2K a month doing this. I had like 2 clients, 2 realtors, and as soon as these guys jumped on board, they set me up with this LinkedIn program, and it's just been on fire for us ever since. It's been booking us meetings every single week after week after week, and it's helped me scale my business to now over 20K per month. And I have to give a huge shout out to these guys. They're seriously killing it. And if you're looking for some seriously powerful leads, people that are on the call with you that want your service, these guys know how to target them and get them for you. So huge shout out to them. And if you're not working with Josh, I don't know what you're doing.
Hey there, Ivan Cuenca here, and I just want to record this quick video to recommend Josh and his team. I've been working with them the last couple of weeks, and well, I tried some programs, some courses in the past, but didn't get any results. So with Josh, in just a matter of a couple of weeks, I was able to land some clients. I was able to land qualified leads with his program, the Client Acquisition Codebook, and the Executive Stride Accelerator training. As I mentioned before, I tried some things in the past but didn't get any result. But with them, in just a matter of weeks, I land qualified leads, and therefore I land some clients. At the end, it's about numbers. It's a numbers game, but you have to have the right numbers, the right qualified leads, so that way you can have more sales. So yeah, I totally recommend Josh and his team. You won't regret working with them. And yeah, thank you very much.
Hey, I am Harshal. I have been working with Josh and his teams at Executive Stride for 3 weeks now. Since then, we have able to book 35 quality leads and close 11 deals by using their LinkedIn system. They also helping me with advanced sales and systems building strategies to take or to scale my business to the next level. If you are looking for someone who books more leads for your business, then I am highly recommended Josh and his Executive Stride. They will get your job done.